My name is Harriet Flory. I'm the Executive Vice President, Global Head of Communications of VaynerX, and my power is my ability to connect with people. Connecting with people is really important because it's what I do for a job. I mean, being in communications, it's what I do, but it's just what I love. Like, even outside of work, it's just what I love to do. Like, I love connecting with people, and I love connecting other people. Like, I love being the connector of people. It's just, it's what brings me alive. I love it. I've got this whole thing where I realised I love lifting people up. It's not supporting people. I love lifting people up, and I feel like connecting people. I can feel what their power is, and understand them, and that gives me the ability to lift them up, and it lifts me up as well. I mean, it's everything I do. My whole job is about connecting people, or being a connector of people. So it's what I've built my career around. I think it's something that I've kind of done naturally from a young age. I think it's something that I've always enjoyed doing. I don't think it was even a conscious decision that I was going to do this for my job. I kind of fell into communications, actually.
Really?
And it just felt like I was doing something completely different, and I knew I wanted to do a bit of a change in my career. And I started working at an advertising agency and started working with the PR and the new business team. And I just loved it, and I realised this is, it's what I wanted to do. It's just like, and it was all about that connection of people. It's like kind of connecting people using kind of my creative side. I think just believe in yourself. I think, which is really hard to do. It's really hard to do. But I think you just have to believe in yourself. I think I was really lucky that I had my Nana Flory was the most amazing woman. She was matriarch in our family. She was just this really strong woman in my life, and even though she died nearly over 20 years ago, I think she still guides my life now. Like, every day I asked her for guidance at the weekends on something. She guides my life every single day, and I think just having a strong female figure in your life, or someone that you can look up to, and someone, it doesn't need to be a family member. It can be a famous person that you believe in. Like, it can be someone that you work with, a school teacher, anything. But someone that you can really model yourself on. And so I model myself on my Nana Flory, and she guides me literally every day. Something that I have really leaned into, particularly in the last 3 years, particularly since the pandemic, is really leaning into my vulnerability. I think that's really important, because actually I've realised vulnerability is not a weakness, it's really a strength. And so that's been a huge thing for me over the last 3 years, is to really lean into my vulnerability. And I think 10-year-old Harriet would be pretty inspired by that. Yeah, I think 10-year-old Harriet would be pretty inspired by just the thought of leaning into your vulnerability. It took me a long, I won't say how many years, but it took me quite a few years to realise that actually vulnerability is my strength. And I wish 10-year-old Harriet would have known that. It was the pandemic, and realising that me being vulnerable to my team, we're all put in this crazy situation. And I was trying to lead a team remotely, knowing that everyone was going through different emotions. And everyone, even though we were all living through the same thing, everyone was experiencing different emotions for various reasons. And so just being able to be supportive of that, And by me showing my vulnerabilities and how I was feeling about it, I felt allowed my team to open themselves up if they wanted to, and just share their vulnerabilities as well. And we didn't, I didn't want to create this environment with my team where we had to be strong and we had to be positive the whole time. We were going through this crazy time, and I wanted to allow people to be able to show their emotions and be vulnerable if they wish to as well. So, but I've taken that kind of even further throughout my career and just realised what a strength it is. And this is me showing my vulnerable side, because usually I am that side of the camera. In my role, I'm that side of the camera, and I'm telling everyone on this side of the camera what to say. It's hard work because I overthink everything. So doing something like this, I overthink it. Because I'm the one usually telling people what to do, what to say, how to be, no, don't say that. So I just do that for myself the whole time. So this is and I hate, I like, as I said, I like lifting other people up. So me doing this is me being vulnerable.